Well, we're really moving along here today. What you see in front of you is an original gauge cluster from a Chevy 1.5 ton truck. This was quite a find for me. They just don't come up in this condition anymore. The speedometer is original, and I'm going to get in a little closer. And I don't know what truck this came out of, but 9,443 miles. Now, I had done a restoration, helped a friend with a restoration on his truck, probably about 10, 11 years ago, and he wanted modern gauges in his truck. So he gave me the original gauges, which are here. And I don't want to bend that capillary tube too much. Believe it or not, that temp gauge does work for being World War II. The truck that these gauges came out of was a 2.5 ton GMC. It was a 1943, I think. March, I think, was the year. So I started cleaning them up. My trade is glass and aluminum, and I've been being a glazer my whole life, so I can cut a new piece of glass for that. That's not a problem. So I am going to, I've already done the fuel gauge, and the truck that these instruments came out of was in a field in Temecula, California, in the hills, the mountains. And all I did was use the wire wheel to clean it up. And so I'll take it out of the instrument panel. And you know, this stuff was made very well back then. I'm not complaining that stuff isn't made well now. It just look at the needle on the amp gauge. This ammeter is still good. It still wiggles. And the fuel gauge, all I gotta do is turn it and the needle moves. You know, for something that's sitting outside for a hell of a long time, you know, these things survive, and they're just unbelievable. The only downfall is the post on the ammeter. One of them is broken, so I may be able to work around that when it comes to installing the wire harness. And crap, looks like the battery's dying. So anyway, we'll have to pick this up at another time.